Hello, Gemini. Hope everything's been going good for 2019 so far. First cards popping out are the Seven of Wands and the Nine of Swords. I don't know if you saw that, but like, I didn't even have to shuffle. Those just literally threw themselves out. So I hope you can see that. Seven of Wands. Okay. And the Nine of Swords. So not very easy energy, Gemini. Fighting energy, frustration, anxiety, mental blocks, re-engaging with things in our mind, causing frustration, wanting to fight. That's not a good look. At the bottom of the deck for that, you have the Eight of Swords here, not being able to get out of your mind in regard to a situation, overthinking things, creating patterns, creating stories that don't really apply. Be careful with that, Gemini. Show me more. That's past energy, Gemini. I want to get into the current. What's present for Gemini now? I know that that's the past. What's present? So you have two cards flying out too. So you have the Six of Swords and you have the Moon. Interesting. So it's moving towards energy that we're uncertain about, but we have to get away from it no matter what, because it's like it's detrimental, it's frustrating, it's unclear. Under that you have the Devil in regard to those two cards, okay? So, yeah, moving away from information that no longer is helpful, moving away from people who are no longer helpful, doing so in a positive way, but also be careful about the skeletons in your closet that you bring with you, or be careful of the way that you hold on to information. Almost every reading has had some level of needing to release a situation or like a way of thinking and being from the past to actually move forward positively in their life. And of course, it's a generalized theme in life, but like it seems incredibly important as of this time frame for people to just truly let go of things and move forward, even if you don't know how to move forward, even if it's kind of uncertain. Okay, show me a little bit more for Gemini right now, their present energy and current situation. So you have the Five of Wands, Gemini, so conflict, frustration, being at odds with people, being at odds with yourself, not knowing the direction that you want to go in, being frustrated by that. I have the Sun at the bottom of the deck for that, though. Illumination, understanding, change in perspective, finding out information, releasing things from the past so you have a cleaner slate to move forward to. Show me the outcome for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, January 2019. I'm not taking those cards, Gemini. That's like 11, 12 cards. Show me energy for Gemini. Outcome energy for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. So the first card popping out is the Four of Cups here, Gemini. For the outcome, you have two. So the second card here is the Six of Cups. People from our past. Connections with people from our past that we no longer want to engage in. The final cup, the King of Pentacles. So you may be dealing with a Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo, Gemini, or that is just a very stable person. It has a few energies here. It's a stable person that you could be engaging with, but in regard to this Four of Cups, Six of Cups, King of Pentacles, it's more so energy of somebody from your past. Do you want to go back to that? That's somebody who maybe a family man, that somebody, it's male energy, it can be female, a powerful female, it's fine. But it's energy of somebody who is more so on the ball in regard to work. They're stable, they're a business person, most definitely. Sometimes they can be superficial, sometimes they don't have enough time for their family, you know, they don't have enough time for their family. In its lower level energy, it's a very selfish person, somebody who squanders money, who is a layabout, sometimes wanting things for nothing. It's not in reverse. Nobody's in reverse here. And at the bottom of the deck, you have the Ten of Cups. So that's helpful, moving towards something that's positive, but you have to let go of some things here. This fighting and defensive energy in the beginning of this reading, in the past energy, with mental anguish and frustration and wanting to fight, that's really heavy energy. You need to release that and let it go. That's in the past. It may be currently active in your energy field and like how you're operating, but it needs to be in the past. You can't move forward without letting that go. To clarify that, you have the next card, which is the Six of Swords, which is talking about releasing things and letting things go, even if we don't know the direction that we're going in, even if it feels dark. You know, that's, and there's two storylines here. That's part of the energy that I need to tell you about, like moving away from a situation that's painful, that you're not certain about, but also in regard to this situation, moving away from something, but you're not really moving away from it. Look at this. It's like you're carrying these skeletons with you. You're carrying these skeletons with you. You have to release that energy. You have to look at situations for the truth of them and what they have brought you and let things go. You know, and if you're going into a situation or whatever your future may look like, you can't bring that energy with you. If you do, it kills your relationships, it kills your friendships, it kills connections with people when you don't allow things to drop like that. Like, I don't even know what the fuck this Seven of Wands is, but next to this Nine of Swords, it feels heavy. It feels really heavy. And the Five of Wands is about conflict. It's about frustration. If you're dealing with somebody from your past that brings you frustration, you can't trust them, you know what, you may have unfinished business with them, but also, is that really worth your energy and effort? Is it worth your time to like re-engage or not disconnect or, you know, maintain toxicity between two people because it's like one has to be on top and one has to fight and one has to be right. And like, if you need to be right or if they need to be right, so be it. Go be right, but go be right on your own. Like, I don't need it, you know. I think that that's like the energy that you need to embody, or whomever this is needs to embody that. I don't need it. I don't want it. I don't have to fight. I don't have to be the one who's the victor, who's on top. What's the point in that? It's petty. It's petty. It doesn't allow growth. The Four of Cups here with the Six of Cups. It's like we have the back turned to the Six of Cups. You have your back turned to the Six of Cups, Gemini. This person is trying to offer to you. You're not taking it. This person may be a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. It's King of Pentacles, Earth sign energy. Just could be somebody who's a family man, somebody who's a father, somebody who's wealthy. Who knows? Let's clarify. Show me energies present for Virgo. I'm sorry, for Gemini. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for Gemini. It's funny because it's like at the underneath energy here, you have the Ten of Cups, but is this more about emotional transformation? Is that what this is about, Gemini? Like bare bones transformation of your entire life to get in better standing with yourself, to work on things that you know need to be worked on, but like haven't been doing it? Like, what is this? Stop holding on to things that are negative. Stop wanting to fight. Somebody needs to stop fighting here. I don't even want to do this reading. I'd rather just save it for later, but let's see what what comes out tonight. Like, I had super jazzy energy before this reading, and now I just feel like completely empty. Oh. I just feel like somebody wants to fight. Show me the Seven of Wands for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, January 2019. The last portion, January 2019. Show me the Seven of Wands. So in regard to the Seven of Wands, you have the Knight of Wands, you've got the King of Wands, and you have the Knight of Pentacles. Okay. Knight of Wands, King of Wands, Knight of Pentacles. So in regard to this situation, you have somebody who's basically wanting to reignite something. They're coming with a lot of gusto, a lot of wind beneath their wings, and they want to express to you. And this is a person that you've had a situation with that is not healthy. You need to move away from it, and it's like they want to re-engage it, and you may want to re-engage it too, and it's not healthy. It's far better to move away from a situation towards something that actually is good for you in the long term, but it may take a while to get to, versus engaging in something with somebody who's detrimental, who wants to fight, who wants to like one-up you. What's at the bottom of the deck? The Nine of Pentacles. So walking away from a situation, getting away from things that no longer serve you, letting them go. Move away from it. Don't keep this energy. Don't hold it in your mind, your body, your heart, your life. Let it go. Show me the Nine of Swords for Gemini, please. Show me the Nine of Swords for Gemini. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Show me the Nine of Swords. It's like 10 cards, Gemini, 1 card for Gemini. Or 2. Okay, I'll take 2. So the Nine of Swords in regard to this is a 6 of Cups with the 10 of Swords. 6 of Cups, 10 of Swords. This person from the past that you can't seem to let go, and I'm sorry, I don't mean to say like you can't seem to let go of them, it should be so easy, Gemini, good God, you're such a fucking whatever. That's not what I'm saying, okay? What I'm saying is that there's an energy here where it's like frustration is, it's taken root. Like it's taken root really deeply, and it's time to cut the roots out of the ground. Like it's time to burn them down if they don't die. Like you have to kill them. It's like Japanese knotweed, or like, you know, fucking invasive like Himalaya bushes or whatever, like invasive plants that just deep root. It's like getting rid of the roots, digging them out. You have to. This is somebody from your past, Gemini. They've hurt you many, many times before. They found different ways to hurt your vulnerabilities. You have to walk away from them. The bottom of the deck, you have the 3 of Pentacles. So this person is wanting to ask you about connection, commitment, rehash things. I don't think that this is healthy for you, Gemini. Show me the 6 of Swords for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Show me the 6 of Swords for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. 6 of Swords, please. So for the 6 of Swords, you have the 7 of Wands, the 8 of Cups, and the Ace of Cups. So the 6 of Wands, I'm sorry, 6 of Swords, okay? You have the 6 of Wands, I'm sorry, 7 of Wands, 8 of Cups, Ace of Cups. So in regard to the 7 of Wands, you have that already here. This person here, the 7 of Wands energy is already present. It's here twice now, Gemini. This is wanting to fight. This is feeling anxious. This is wanting to bundle up and hide, you know, but still having to face things. It's frustration. It's hurt. It's anguish. It's ongoing, perpetual, like, jabby energy. It's not something pleasant. It's not something that you want to engage in. When you get away from this energy, Gemini, when you walk away from this energy, this is the 8 of Cups, you're walking away from the situation. Okay, don't be stuck to it anymore, Gemini. Don't be stuck to it anymore. And I feel here too, kind of like what I've been talking about in regard to like going back and fighting, or like somebody wanting to fight. It's almost as if this sometimes can be fueled by like wanting up, like one-upmanship or something like that. Like in this scene in the movie, they're like, I triple dog dare you. I double dog dare you. You know, it's like somebody who's like being egged on. Don't be somebody who sticks in situations because you're being egged on by somebody and it's far easier and more fun to fight. Like, let it go. When you let it go, you move towards something far more positive. The Ace of Cups, which makes total sense because you have the 10 of Cups here at the final, at the base of the reading. Thank you. But this again is transformation. Butterflies ahoy here, okay? Butterflies represent transformation. Blue also represents clarity, thought. Clean your mind out. Clean the way that this situation and the way that you've experienced situations of this nature have almost like conditioned you. You need to deprogram and move away. Show the moon. Show the moon, please, for Gemini. So you have the moon, but you have the Four of Swords here in reverse. So in regard to the moon, it's almost as if re-engaging with this person, it doesn't allow you any rest. It doesn't allow you any healing time. Moving away from a situation on your own and stabilizing that and like doing so even though you don't know the direction, that's far better. That comes after you have healed, you've thought and you've considered. Going into a situation with somebody like that is literally causing you a distress. It doesn't cause you understanding of the situation. You're constantly fighting to know more or fighting to fight more. There's no rest or peace or relaxation in this situation if you go back into it. If you move away from it, you have a better chance of getting something far greater in your life. Show me the Five of Wands here for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Show me the Five of Wands for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. You have the Ace of Swords here, Gemini. Okay. So, you know, cutting conflict out altogether, being very clear in the decision-making that you have on the table for you in regard to where it is that you want to move towards in your life, what you want in your life, who you want in your life, how you want to show up in your own life. Cutting things out that no longer serve. Show me the Four of Cups here for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. So in regard to the Four of Cups, which is basically not taking it off or not communicating, shutting somebody out, you know, stagnation. You have the Eight of Wands, you've got the Nine of Pentacles, and you have the Nine of Swords. So this person is wanting to communicate, and they want to talk to you about getting back together or doing something together. I feel like it's getting back together, and it's like this situation has caused you a lot of fighting, a lot of frustration, a lot of hurt. And, you know, the middle card, you have the Nine of Pentacles here. Like, that's walking away. That's letting things go, okay? Nine of Wands, being defensive, being frustrated, no longer wanting to do things, but still engaging with somebody. Eight of Wands, communicating that you don't want this situation anymore. You're not taking the situation. You're not taking the offer. Show me the Six of Cups for Gemini. Who is this person? Show me the Six of Cups for Gemini, please. Who is this person? Show me the Six of Cups for Gemini. Okay. So, in regard to the Six of Cups, you have the Queen of Wands, you've got the Five of Pentacles, and you have the Ten of Wands. So this could be a fire sign person from your past. Basically, you could be dealing with a fire sign from your past. She's in reverse, though. The Queen of Wands here is in reverse. That's somebody who's really difficult to deal with. They're kind of a ball buster. They do what they want on their own terms. Like, they're not really somebody who engages you in what you want. They do, and they're very forceful in the way that they go about things. But, you know, that's the energy for them. They're rude, they're brash, they're hurtful. That's the Queen of Wands in reverse. And you've got the Five of Pentacles in reverse. So getting yourself out of that situation, moving away from things that are detrimental, that leave you feeling stuck, that are painful. You know, you've got the Ten of Wands in reverse as well. It's basically allowing things and burdens to drop, no longer wanting to be engaged in situations that are painful for you. And that's good. That's really, really good. What also fell out on the other one that I didn't read, I forgot to, I went too fast, but this fell out as well, in regard to this Four of Cups. Not, you know, when you get out of a situation, basically, and move forward, it allows you to come to your Ten of Cups. You have the Ten of Cups here twice now, Gemini. It's almost as if, like, this is a tug of war in getting out of this situation or allowing the situation to go away. You have to end it. Show me the King of Pentacles for Gemini. Show me the King of Pentacles for Gemini, please. So you have the Two of Pentacles and you've got the Ace of Wands in regard to this with the Four of Wands. So somebody wanting to stabilize something, you know, they want to bring balance. They want to go in a new direction with you. They want to bring a new beginning, something slow, something stable, new directions, home, stability, family, connection. They want to re-up something. I really don't know if this is the right situation for you, though. It doesn't really feel like it. It feels like you want to get away from this. And it's like they're almost in like almost a fantasy land, like of how like they can get this started. Show me the King of Wands. Or I'm sorry, show me the King of Pentacles, please. Yeah. You have the Fool in reverse here, Gemini. You're not moving forward with this person. Show me the Ten of Cups for Gemini. Show me the Ten of Cups. Yeah. So walking away from this person is what you need to do. Okay. You need to not give them your energy any longer. In regard to this person, there's somebody that's in and out of your life. This is not something 100% stable. Okay. They may show up and come across as somebody who wants to give you something 100% stable. I think that there are holes in their plan. This is your energy moving away from something that it's like fast. It's like moving away, okay? Moving away from things, all right? Getting the fuck out of Dodge. When you do that, you take back ownership and control of your life. You give yourself the opportunity to experience things on a new level. You give yourself the potential to go into situations that are far greater for you, better suited, emotionally satisfying. Show me more about the moon. Show me more about the moon for Gemini. So you have the King of Wands here, Gemini. Okay. This person is starting to want to move forward with you. Also, in regard to the moon and the King of Wands, it's somebody who is outright deceptive. Somebody who can sometimes be not clear in the direction they want. It's like they're moving really, really quickly, but it's like they're not clear about the direction that they want to go in. You know, it's just almost like action versus like thought. And actions do speak louder than words, and it's almost as if this person isn't thinking about this. However this works out, it doesn't look like the situation between you is healthy to maintain. And if you do go further into it, it's almost a detriment, because it's like you're not being considerate, or they're not being considerate of you. It's somebody that's uses people. Show me more for the Fool in reverse, please. The Queen of Water, so the Queen of Cups in regard to the Fool in reverse. You need to heal yourself, Gemini. You need to heal yourself. You may get involved with somebody who is a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, but the Queen of Cups is somebody who is basically emotionally stable. She's somebody who nurtures herself. She nurtures her family. She does not stay in situations that cause her mental anguish and frustration and unending thought forms of pain. She moves out of those situations towards what she wants, which is a happier, emotionally balanced life. Be damned if it's somebody from her past. You know, she has the capacity to listen and to care and to engage them, primarily because she knows that just cutting people out isn't the way to go about it, and she has a heart, and she's got compassion, and she cares. But you know, she's willing to listen. In a certain way, I also feel the energy here very present of the Queen of Swords as well. That Queen of Swords energy coming through, where we have to take the reins of our own life and cut bullshit out of our situations, no matter how we're enmeshed. This reading feels very enmeshed. Very enmeshed. Two people enmeshed. And it's like one going back and back and back and like back into something, but it's like, why haven't you gotten the understanding of it? I feel like I want to redo this reading for you. I'm probably going to put this out anyhow, but I don't know. Like, I feel like this is a very specific energy. You need to let this go. Whatever it is, you need to let this go and emotionally stabilize your life, Gemini. All right, my name is Isel. I'm on YouTube as the Altruistic Mystic. If this reading you found helpful, please feel free to like, share, and subscribe. Yeah, I'm sorry. This reading, this energy in this reading, just like I wish I were a little bit more exuberant. I don't feel. I feel numb inside. I feel numb. So, all right, I'm gonna let this go. I hope you're doing well, and I will see you in 2 weeks for February 2019. And I hope everything's okay. All right, take care. Bye, Gemini.